Hello.
Thank you for getting us.
You're very welcome. Who's Mackie?
Hi, me.
Okay.
Look at that thing. It's so cool.
Oh my god. I was filming out.
Are we all in?
Yes.
Okay.
So cool at Tesla. So you can drive itself right now if you really want.
Well,
You don't feel like driving.
if you pay an extra $10,000,
Okay.
that's what I have to pay to do it.
Cool though.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Turn left. Enter left on Gerard's.
So you guys have fun?
Always.
Sounds like you kind of had fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty good. I was like, I was really. That was really
Yeah,
scary.
well,
I think he was like a you guy.
So why did
Proposed
he
to
drag
me.
you away at first?
He dragged you away and then he proposed to me, and I'm like,
Oh.
bro.
And no one knows what he said to Sal. Not even Sal.
So you,
No, Sal
somebody
told me,
proposed to you tonight.
Like, he did, and I
Oh,
said
that's
no.
sweet. Well,
I
that
think
was
that's-
still
I
sweet.
walked away. I'm
As
like,
always.
What's your? I really don't know his name. And then he asked me for my number, and then he asked me for
I
my
thought
number,
he
and I
worked
gave-
there for a second.
I gave him a fake number.
Well, it's still nice to be proposed to.
And then he tried calling it. I was like,
You
gotta
were
go.
still-
Oh,
Oh my god.
Very
He tried
scary.
calling it.
That's still cute.
Like obviously
So
I
cute,
don't
yeah.
want to talk to you.
I was like, no.
We and
Sometimes
Jackie
you sometimes you
accepted.
can
Oh,
go
yeah,
with
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Sometimes you can go with it and be like, okay, so where are we gonna have the wedding? You know, who's gonna be in the bridal party?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got it. It took me a while.
Where's the ring? You know, you can
Yeah, where's the ring?
You
it
could-
was super
you
awkward.
you could play along with it and have some fun.
To the right.
That's true. But it was super awkward in front of other people. Like, other people were like, did he just propose? And I'm like, oh my god.
No, I don't even know.
I don't even know his first name.
What makes a cutie a pussy?
I'll tell you
Not
right now.
talking to you.
Not talking to me.
Guys just don't have game. They don't know how to talk to the girls.
No game.
But the guys some of them that do, then you got to be worried about how good they are.
Exactly. And they're probably like, that's 10 different girls. They're probably going to
Exactly right. I think with your generation, it's much harder because guys don't know how to communicate well.
Yeah.
They just kind of lost that.
No, Snapchat.
Yeah.
I seriously think that.
Serious.
Like, I don't want to chase a boy. Like, I'm over it.
Well, why wouldn't you show a guy that you liked him?
Because every time I do, they think I'm being like, they're like, oh wait, they're too much. And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh my
no,
bad.
literally.
Meanwhile, I know for a fact I'm not. Like, I would admit it if I'm being too much. Like,
No,
I
I
have
know,
been
me
before.
too.
But, like, I'm really not. I'm like, oh, I really like you. I can see this going somewhere. And then they're like, whoa.
And they run in the opposite
And I'm like,
direction.
dude, you literally told me that you saw this going somewhere. And then
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And then now
No,
you're running.
No, exactly.
Like, it's like, so it makes you afraid to even
It's
say
like a
it.
cycle. It's like a cycle. Like,
It's
you
such a
like,
cycle.
it's like you don't show interest, the guy shows interest, and then
Right.
they start to show a little bit of interest, they think
And
it's
they
too
run.
much, and they run.
They're like, oh my god, you know what? You deserve so much better than me. And I'm like, what? Like, bro, I just started liking you now. It makes no sense.
Well, I can tell you that I met a girl at a bar
Yeah.
and I gave her my card at the time. Remember, this is back in 1989. I wasn't.
Well,
I
a
was
couple
still,
years before I was born.
Yeah, I was still in. Was I in college? I was in college at the time.
Okay.
So nobody had business cards at the time, but I had a business card.
Yeah.
Then I was a photographer. You know, it's
Yeah.
something I just did on the side, right?
Yeah. You had with contact information.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I didn't call this girl that I met at the bar the next day or so.
Yeah.
We had a nice conversation, and she called me.
Really? Did you like that?
I married her.
Shut up! Oh my god! Wow, that was a great story. Oh.
We're married 25 years.
Yeah, but like, no, I don't even know. Wow. So how? What? She just called you, and then you just all of a sudden, like, it just clicked, and then. there
No,
you go?
I liked her, but I didn't want to call right away. I guess, you know, you didn't.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. My parents say that too.
Yeah, so
My dad didn't call my mom for 3 weeks.
she
She was
called.
like, I'm over him, like whatever, and then he ended up finally calling and was like, sorry, he's doing me too much. Like he didn't want to like be
Yeah.
overbearing,
Yeah,
and now they've been married for 30 years.
yeah. She asked me if I wanted to watch the Mike Tyson fight,
Oh.
and we went, you know.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
Wow, she called you and
Yeah.
now you're married.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
yeah.
But you were accepting of it. Guys now are like, oh my god, why is she calling me?
Yeah, like she's psycho.
She's
Why is she
psycho.
calling
Like she called me. Like I gave her my
Like, you're
number.
Psycho. She doesn't leave me alone.
Yeah, she gave me her number. Like it's weird.
There.
I'm old school like that. I would call a guy and then hopefully they'd be into it. And like,
And they wouldn't pick up, they would decline it.
But
Like,
guys
right
are like,
away.
whoa.
No, having fun conversation and seeing where it goes and having some laughs
Yeah.
and then seeing if it kind of like there's like a rhythm, you know,
Yeah.
like you can both have something to talk about, and if that works and you feel like, okay, this is going somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah.
you've got to make each other laugh. You got right, so it's kind
That's
of
true.
that's kind of where it goes, and then
But what
you,
happens when it's all working out and the guy is like, nah, I'm sorry, it's too much for me? Then what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Or do you fight for it, or do you just say, all right, my friend,
I'll
you
leave
do
you alone. Yeah.
Yeah, like, what do you even do?
I will tell you my thoughts.
Tell me right now.
I don't want to be with anybody who doesn't want to be with me.
Yeah,
So I feel that.
I feel that.
I'm just like so.
I feel that I can meet. I don't, you know, back when I was your age,
Yeah.
you know, I was much better looking guy at the time, you know. Now I'm like bald with glasses, and you
were
know,
married for 25 years.
right, you know. But even today, I know that I can meet anybody I wanted to
Right.
because I know who I am.
True.
You know what I mean? Like anybody who doesn't love me for me, fuck them.
Facts.
Yeah, no, seriously.
That's
I'm
the
just
attitude I
done
need in
with the mixed
2020.
signals. I feel like guys send so much like. so
Yeah,
many
because you know
mixed
what?
signals.
Even if I'm all out there, guess what? That's who I am. Like I'm not. Like that's who I'm gonna be. If I
That's
like
exactly-
you, I'm gonna say, yeah, I like you back. I'm not the type to like play games.
Yeah, me
Right,
neither.
Yeah,
but-
I can't.
But be confident in you,
Yeah.
and people will be drawn to you.
Okay.
That's true.
Noted. Yeah, the right people will be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guys
you
just
have
aren't ready for it.
you have to feel good about who you are and what you bring
Yeah.
to the table.
Yeah, if I feel like if you think you're too much, then like, okay, then you're gonna.
No, your confidence will be very well received.
Okay,
It's
so,
it's again, I'm just telling you my thoughts on the thing.
Yeah.
It's about energy. If you bring good energy and you get it back, then you got something.
Yeah.
Okay? It's about giving out good energy and then getting it back.
Yeah. But if it's inconsistent, then it's not good energy.
Absolutely right. That's not going to last.
Then it's not gonna last.
Yeah. So why waste your time
It's
with
gotta be
something?
good energy all the time.
Exactly.
It just has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
It's like a harmony, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, so it took you 3 weeks for your wife to like call you?
No, that was my parents.
No, she called me within like a day or two,
That's awesome.
Dang.
They was, you know, my dad.
and I was like, "Hey, this girl likes me," you know. She made it easy, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. My
And
mom
she-
said she was like freaking out. She was like, "This jerk won't call me. He took me out to dinner. He was begging for me for weeks." He would go up to the same bar my mom went to, and he was like, the first word he said to my mom was, "You look like my future wife." And she was like, "Ew." She said, and all her friends were like, "Oh, the blonde guy is back." My dad, like coming in, he was like, "Oh, great." My mom was like, "Oh my god." And like, so let me take you out, like whatever. My mom was like, "No, I'm not into it. Like, I don't like you." And he was like, "All right, fine, I'll just keep trying." And then he just kept trying, and they went on a date, and then he didn't call her, and she was like, "What a jerk." And he called her after 3 weeks and was like, "Hi, so I don't know if you want to go out again." And she was like, "You didn't call me for 3 weeks." And he was like, "I just didn't want to like overbear you."
So
And
my-
now they've been married for 30 years. So
My-
it's funny, honestly.
My thoughts are like a guy doesn't want to be nagged, right?
Yeah.
So there's got to be like a beautiful relationship for like you have your girlfriends where you can hang out with when you want to hang out with, and he can have his friends when he like you. So one of you said, you know, he's watching football with his buddies.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with that? Right?
Yeah, no, it's true.
That's what he enjoys.
Yeah.
I play cards on Friday nights.
As long as there's separation, healthy. Yeah.
Exactly right. I play cards on Friday nights, and my wife goes out with her friends,
Left on Forest Avenue.
and then we go out generally on Saturday nights together.
Yeah. Guys' night.
Well, it's very healthy.
Yeah, no.
You always have something to talk about because
Yeah, that's true.
you
My parents always
did,
say that.
you know, you did something different. Then you can share
Yeah.
your experience, you know, that you did with somebody else.
True.
I
You do everything together. It's kind of like.
like. What are you going to talk about?
Yeah. The other people that you're.
Yeah. One of the best things about driving Uber is I become a therapist.
Oh my god, yeah, you just helped me a
No,
lot.
you actually helped me a lot.
I needed to hear
So
that.
do you think
tonight.
I should text this guy back?
Absolutely.
You think I should?
Absolutely.
He ignored me all
But he
night.
ignored her.
1,000 feet.
Well, why do you think he ignored you?
You think there's a reason?
I really don't know.
Well, then just say hi. Look,
Aww.
just say hi and see where it goes. What's going to happen is either there's going to be the energy's going to match or it's not.
No, like, I just don't get it. 'cause,
Don't
like,
be afraid
on
of giving
New-
out good energy.
On New Year's, like, we got along, like, pretty well. And then after that, he, like, dropped me dead. And then I've been texting him, like, every day.
dead. That was so
And I'm like, what the
Well, wait a
fuck
minute.
is going on?
So this is the guy that you saw at the bar
At
that you've been
New
texting every
Year's.
day?
No, yeah, I was texting him today because I saw his sister there. And then I'm like, oh my god, I saw your sister. And he was like, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. And
Well,
I'm
do you,
like, what?
well, a guy who's like not on any kind of compatibility with you, it's just not going to work either.
But I thought it went so well, like on New Year's. We
Oh,
were
so
each
that-
other's New Year's kiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, at midnight, like at the bar, like all I saw was like him. Like he literally just came towards me, and I was like, oh my god.
That's adorable.
And then I haven't fucking talked to him since.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe-
Again, you'll throw out that energy. If it comes back, it will come back.
That's so true.
What is-
No, we're gonna
what-
end on that note right now.
Where is
I
your
read
house?
something, and wait, I read something online. Can I say it before I go?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
It was, and it said like, don't chase anybody.
Yeah, Maggie.
How the fuck do I get out?
Push the button on the handlebar and leave it there.
I'm dead. It said,
And this guy's got to get out too. I'm assuming, right?
Sal. Sal, open the door.
Sal, are you alive?
Sal, open the door.
Okay.
Open the door.
Right there.
Sal, open the door. Right there.
You're here.
what was I gonna say?
Alright.
So tell me what you were gonna say.
All right, my note. Should I say it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Okay, I read something online, and it was like, oh, thank you. And it said, don't chase anyone because they're probably gonna end up in your life some way or another later on. Like they're gonna end up coming
true.
around. They come around. They do. I didn't talk to
Not
the guy for so many
necessarily.
years.
Not
Yeah, I guess
necessarily.
maybe not.
Yeah,
You
But
got-
no, but I feel like you run into people, and like you see the truth later. I don't know. That's
You-
how I feel.
You give out good energy, and that whichever comes back,
Whichever comes back
you'll know it's good.
was meant for it.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
You got it.